did I actually end up in the US? So let me start with my work history. So from 2002, I was an intern at Lavington United Church. I interned, I finished my intern, I graduated, and then in 2003, they had an opening. So I got employed in 2003. I worked for them until April of 2006. Yes, and those are our dogs barking. So in 2006, I went back to do my degree at the University of Nairobi. Then I went back to work for them in 2008, and I worked for them until 2016. But in 2011, I had received a work contract that was valid for 5 years. So I knew that I would have to either renew my contract come April of 2016. But in 2015, I was like, I know my contract is going to be coming to an end in 2016, and I want to do something different. I knew that the church would be willing to extend or even give me a new contract. But I was like, in October of 2015, I was like, no, I think I need to do something different. I've worked with the church for over 12 years, so let me just do something different. I mean, before I hit 40s and 50s, and I just feel like I missed out on an opportunity to just do something different. So from October of 2015, I started applying. So I would Google. Google was my friend those days. I would spend so many hours Googling and Googling and Googling. So this one time I found this organization, and I just applied. And the lady was kind enough to respond. She was like, I'm sorry, unfortunately, Mercy, we do not hire internationals. We only work with people from the US, the UK, or Canada. But she was kind enough to send me a link about this organization. It was known as Christian Volunteering. And she was like, give it a try on that forum. So when I went on that forum, hey, my friends, the place had like over 2,000. They had so many organizations that you could work for. So I was like, oh my goodness, how am I going to zero in and find something? Because there's no way I can apply to the 2,000. So one thing I did is like, let me look at some of the states that I'm familiar with. So I was familiar with the state of Maryland. I had been to Texas, and I had been in Michigan. So, but Texas and Michigan are too far. So I was like, let me zero in on states that are near Maryland, because I knew friends and family that live in Maryland. So I found the state of Pennsylvania, and that's how I found the organization that I went to work for. They were registered on that website. I know, because even when I arrived in America, they kept saying, how did you find us? And I would be like, Google. So let me just share a few things that I learned about my looking for many opportunities. Number one is about taking risks. What I didn't mention is that I started finding an opportunity to go to the US in 2015 from October. But in that December, the lady I used to work with in the program that I used to work with resigned. So when January came in, the church actually promoted me. I became the project director. Previously, I was a social worker in the program that I was working. But all of a sudden, they gave me the position, they promoted me, and they even gave me a pay rise. But I had already started talking to the lady, Miss Marilyn, from October. November, she started giving me some applications to fill and all these kind of things. So when January arrived, and now I get my promotion, and I've been busy talking to Miss Marilyn, I was caught in. So what do? Do I continue on the path that is so sure, or do I continue with my craziness of wanting to go to America? And I really thought about it, but Miss Marilyn is continuing talking to me. She has sent me all these applications. We have done like a Skype interview, and I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? But I decided to take a risk. So down here on my comments, tell me if you've ever taken any risks, or are you like, do you always play safe? Yeah. So the other thing that I also want to talk about is about divine connections. So this lady, when I applied, she would have just decided, we don't work with people from Kenya or any other countries, but she decided to help me. So it's the issue about divine connection, that God can bring people into your life that can make you move from one position to another. So in that regard, is I also want to ask you guys also, whenever you have an opportunity to help somebody, just help somebody without even expecting anything in return. So wherever that lady is, I just pray and I'm like, God, just bless her. I mean, she didn't have to like refer me to this website, but she did. And I'm very grateful. So thank you for watching this video. In the next video, I'm going to tell you how I survived in the US for 1 whole year without a salary because I couldn't work without the work papers. So thank you for watching my video. Like, subscribe, and comment, and God bless you. Thank you.